Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 4. And I can see how this series went on for 10 seasons because there are so many epic storylines that have just sat here and simmered on my mind that I can't wait to see how each and every one of them turn out. I think that after the last episode, one in particular that's been on my mind is Bran. I'm so interested to see what exactly is going on with him. But there are so many great characters in the season that I'm ready to catch up with this episode. This one is titled Garden of Bones. And if you want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so we never miss out on watching some really good shows together. And if you're one of those that want the full length watch along, that link for Patreon is going to be right down there in the description. But for now, let's sit back. Let's watch some Game of Thrones.
Well, it's got to be the mountain.
Bulls are bigger than lions. Doesn't mean I'd pick a bull in a fight.
The Mount our man Jamie.
If he ever gets out.
Loras Tyrell.
Loras Tyrell. He's prettier than the Queen.
Better with a sword than any of them.
How good could he be? He's been stabbing Renly Baratheon for years.
Oh, shoot. People know the way he said that. Also, can I say I didn't realize, it didn't register to me until later on that was the king, the late king's brother. Yeah. I'm sorry. It just didn't register to me. I should have known he was with this lover that was the same two guys.
You hear that?
No.
I just didn't expect him to see with the crown. What's out there?
Oh, you're a right little prick.
Ooh. He got me.
Oh, who goes there? Oh!
Sorry, bathroom humor shouldn't be so funny to me, but I grew up with brothers. Old habits don't die hard. The wolves are sick.
5 Lannisters dead for every one of ours.
5 to 1, that's a good ratio.
We're not executing prisoners, Lord Bolton.
Of course, Your Grace. The officers will be useful. Some of them may be privy to Tywin Lannister's plans.
Just walking through the battlefield with all those bodies around you.
In my family, we say they could manage few secrets.
Father outlaws flaying in the north.
We're not in the north.
We're not torturing.
The high road's very pretty, but you'll have a hard time marching your army down.
So you're gonna have to compromise those values.
I won't give them an excuse to abuse my sisters.
No, don't. Please.
I could understand he doesn't want anything to happen to his sisters. Play a little nice.
No, don't. No, don't. Please, don't. It'll get better.
Oh, shoot.
If we don't take the foot now...
No, you can't.
Come on.
I can't lose my...
She doesn't.
I want to be a cripple, please.
Surely one of our men needs your attention more than this cub.
Your men are not my men.
You can't.
Fight on it.
This is rough.
Unbelievable.
Ah, the sound. The sound.
What's your name?
Alyssa,
Your last name?
to know what side my family fights on.
Yeah.
Lost his foot on your orders.
They killed my father.
That boy did.
The family he fights for.
He's friends with King Joffrey. Fisherman's son that grew up near Lannisport. He probably never held a spear before they shoved one in his hands a few months ago.
Yeah, he had no option but to be there.
That should help his foot grow back.
Things aren't that simple in war, though, right?
End all this bloodshed, I understand. It's under the righteous hand of good King Joffrey.
Going to kill Joffrey?
God's given me strength.
And then what?
Please kill Joffrey.
We'll go back to Winterfell.
Why are we 4 episodes into the 2nd season and he's still alive?
So who will?
I don't know.
And yet you have no plan for what comes after.
First we have to win the war. You never told me where you're from.
Volantis.
You're far from home. Boy was lucky you were here.
He was unlucky that you were.
Oh.
You're here to answer for your brother's latest treason.
Your Grace.
Come on, Joffrey. Oh.
Brother fell on Stafford Lannister with an army of wolves. After the slaughter, feasted on the flesh of the slain.
They probably didn't do that. That's probably made up. I mean, they did the other part.
But my mother
And
insists on keeping...
I need to remind myself how young she is when she aggravates me. Joffrey doesn't get a pass, so he's not included in this. Let's make that clear. She's very young and held, like, basically as a captive. So, I gotta remember that.
Leave her face.
Joffrey was just doomed from his
I like her pretty.
Misconception.
And my lady's overdressed. Unburden her.
Come on.
If you want Robb Stark, then
We hated him enough.
louder.
What is the meaning of this?
We hated him enough. Thank you. Thank you. I always love when he shows up. There's never a scene where he shows up that I'm not excited. Because he's going to say something witty or he's actually going to help.
The kind who serves his king.
Someone get the girl something to cover herself with. She's to be your queen.
She's your queen and you're embarrassing her like this.
Punishing her.
For what crimes? Battle, you half-wit.
Can't talk to me like that.
He is a half-wit.
The Mad King did as he liked. Has your Uncle Jamie ever told you what happened to him?
Grace in the presence of the king's guard.
Bronn, the next time Samaritan speaks, kill him.
I love him and Bronn.
See the difference?
I love him and Bronn. Oh, thank you so much.
I apologize for my nephew's behavior.
See, there's a gentleman
Tell me
in
the
him.
truth. Do you want an end to this engagement?
My one true love.
She knows what to say. It's so rehearsed at this point.
He's Stark. You may survive us yet.
She knows what to do.
The little king's backed up, clogged from balls to brains.
Dipping his wick will cure what else?
There's no cure for being a...
Yeah,
But the boy's at that age.
well said.
He's got nothing to do all day but...
That's
pick
what I
worms
wanted to
off
call
flies.
him. Can't.
Couldn't hurt to get some of the poison out.
Your uncle left your name day present.
And? What is it?
Look inside, your grace.
What did he send him?
Your Grace. One day, Your Grace.
My name day is past.
We won't tell if you won't.
They think this is gonna help him not be such a little brat. Come on, he's born a brat. You can tell, like, this isn't his blood. Look at his mom and dad.
Could you hit her? My uncle sent you.
It's Your Grace. He chooses himself.
Use this. Harder.
Oh my goodness.
I said.
He would be the type to have a thing for inflicting pain. I mean, it makes sense for his character. Oh man.
Your Grace. Too much pain will spoil a pleasure.
She's trying to help the woman out.
Please, Your Grace.
What's he doing?
Finds out.
Oh, I want him to find out.
Is this their punishment because of his uncle?
Chambers when you're finished and show him what you've done. Well, the same thing will happen to you.
Dude. This is punishment for them. And to send a message to his uncle. Got it. This kid is the spawn of Satan. He is the spawn of Satan. Gosh, I hate him so much.
My favorite whoremonger.
Oh, Littlefinger.
Now you do the Lannisters' bidding. Is that it? Tell me, before you secured your newest patron.
I'm a practical man.
Just not a loyal one.
Not loyal at all.
Your brother's corpse.
I don't like you, Lord Baelish. I don't like your face. I don't like the words that come oozing out of your mouth. I don't want you in my tent 1 minute more than necessary.
Thank you.
So tell me, why are you here?
Sage the place when he leaves. That's what I do.
You can trust Brienne. Her loyalty comes without charge.
You still have many friends at court, Your Grace. Ned Stark, erred by not supporting your claim.
Now I understand. You know I have the numbers. You know I'm marching on King's Land. Throne, you hope to retain your position and your head.
That's right.
Priority to my head.
He's coming to save his butt is what he's doing.
Saddens me greatly. I'm here today seeking your affection. When you march on King's Landing, in a protracted siege or open gates.
He said, I can make it easier for you. I see the play. I see it. You gotta give it to Baelish. He always knows an angle to take to protect his hide. Angle to take to protect his hide. He does. Self-preservation is finest as him.
Lord Baelish.
All of these tents look the same. Would you be so kind?
It would be my pleasure. It'll be weeks to learn my way around the camp. And the moment I learn which tent is mine...
Your tent, not our tent.
He knows what he's getting at.
Simply prefers solitude. 4 kings vying for the throne.
Basic arithmetic favors the side with the greater numbers.
The mathematicians would rule the world. I did notice your brother entering his country.
Place of the king's guard is where the king's
The night of your wedding. Who was by the king's side then?
You seem quite interested in our marriage.
Yes, you do.
The marriage of a wealthy girl always breeds interest.
You've never married, have you?
I've been unlucky in my affection.
Though perhaps it's for the best. The whole notion of marriage seems to confuse you. My husband is my king, and my king is my husband. Here is your tent, Lord Baelish.
She just gave such a classy response. Told you to mind your business and go to bed. Oh, thank gosh, we're finally checking back in with her. I feel like we've barely gotten much of her storyline. They just gave us so much to keep our, like, to make us so interested, and then it's just a little bit at a time. By the 13. The Mother of Dragons. Oh, I like that name for her. But do we trust it? How do we trust it?
The desert around their walls is called the Garden of Bones.
Ah, title of the episode.
Every time the Qarthians shut their gates on a traveler, garden grows.
So you go in, you don't come out. No, thank you. Oh, you're good. But I don't know, they're starving, right? They're thirsty. They're in desperate need, so pick your poison.
What kind of fire melts stone?
What kind of fire might melt stone? You know what?
Dragonfire.
It's dragons. No, all the dragons are dead. What's that smell?
Dead people.
So then it just happened if you can smell the dead people. Something melted the stone. But the only dragons are babies, and there's no way they did that. I really hope we get a lot of the dragons in the upcoming seasons. Because we haven't seen much of them, and they're so cool. The little baby dragons are adorable.
He's dead. He was my son. My sister was 3 days ago. My husband the day before that.
They take someone every day.
Does anyone live?
What a bleak place. Where are we? Is this maybe where they take their prisoners? It's like it. So every day they take somebody too.
The Hound.
Miserable.
Cersei. In pain. Joffrey.
What is she? Cersei?
In pain.
I don't know who that was. The Hound. Is she naming off her list? Take them out one by one. But is Cersei on her list?
Ports. You betrayed Ned. To serve as protector of the realm, I begged him.
Why? How dare you show up and talk to her?
Husband trusted you, and you.
Oh, how dare he? That's
No, my lady.
Get out,
Cat.
And he loves her, right?
It seems to me that fate has given us this chance to.
Oh, you crazy! It seems that Faye has given us this chance. I'm so glad she pulled a blade out on him. Castrate him.
Do you want to see your girls again? Sansa, more beautiful than ever, just as wild as ever.
You have Arya too?
Both girls.
He doesn't have Arya. He's lying. Holding her girls against her.
Queen, and you know Joffrey. I fear for their longevity.
Just worrying her. Playing another game. Mind game. It's the only game he has. The only thing he has in the fight is mind games and words. But he knows how to do it. And I had Cersei and Sensei confused earlier when Arya was naming off her list. Names are too similar.
The Lannisters will trade your daughters for the Kingslayer.
Jaime Lannister for 2 girls. Robb will never agree to those terms.
I'm not bringing these terms to him.
You think I keep secrets from my son?
Skills in battle, but he's not a mother. Consider it, Cat. May not get another chance.
Can't believe kids are being used in a game like this.
I don't want your gifts.
Exchange of prisoners is offered in...
What are on these ladies' backs? What is it?
What's this?
What is it? Is it Ned? What's in the box?
Your husband was an honorable man. He should rest beside his family in the
It
crypt.
is his remains. Oh.
You may not believe.
Get out.
Get out. Lady Stark. She's so strong, you guys. She's so strong.
That's him, the one who picks.
Oh no. You better hope you don't get picked.
What are you doing?
He told me he stares at him every day. That's why he doesn't get picked.
It's like they're cattle.
You.
No! No! He peed himself. Because he was this close to picking him. And he picked the kids who were looking at him.
The gold and silver in the village?
I don't know.
Where's the Brotherhood?
I don't know.
They're gonna torture him.
Where's the Brotherhood?
I don't know, please.
Ah!
Which of the villagers aided them? Who?
I never saw.
Who?
I never saw.
This is really what they're gonna do to them?
Please. It started to.
Who?
Take it off. Take it off.
Who helped him?
And his son.
That's better.
No, stop, please.
He gave him an answer and they're still gonna do it.
Please stop. No. No.
There's literally no mercy in this show, is there?
Cersei, in pain.
She's gonna lay down every night and name off her list.
Oliver, the mountain.
She's even got the mountain on her list. She's so ambitious. Something in me tells that Arya could do it too. Because pure grit goes a long way. And the girl's got it.
Lady Stark had not thought...
I had not thought to be here.
Can that truly be you? Saw your standard, I couldn't be sure. Whose banner is that?
My own.
Suppose if we use the same one, the battle would be terribly confusing.
These are brothers.
The king has taken for his sigil the fiery heart of the Lord of Light.
Must be this fire priestess we hear so much about. Now I understand why you found religion in your old age. Really believed you're a fanatic. Rigid. A bore, yes, but not a godly man.
You should kneel before your brother. He's the Lord's chosen, born amidst salt and smoke.
Born amidst salt and smoke. Is he a ham?
If you were sons of mine, I would knock your heads together until you remembered that you were...
That's right.
Beside my brother, Lady Stark. Lord Eddard's integrity cost him his head. You sit beside this pretender and chastise
Well, that's
me.
kind of
We share...
The Iron Throne is mine.
interesting angle. That's true.
All those that deny that are my foes.
Whole realm denies it from dawn to the wall. No one wants you for their king. You never wanted any friends, brother. But a man without friends is a man without power.
He said you have no one on your side. Nobody likes you.
Strike your banners, come to me before dawn, and I will grant you your old seat in the council. I'll even name you my heir.
And you'll be heir
until a
to
son
him.
is born to me. Otherwise, I shall destroy you.
Across those fields, brother. You see all those banners?
A few bolts of cloth will make you king.
The men holding those bolts of cloth will make me king.
Dang. Yeah, because he's got the most numbers, right?
Look to your sins, Lord Renly.
She's a bit creepy. That's okay though. She's creepy.
Believe. Loved him. What?
So we decided to go.
I thought we were welcome.
It doesn't look very welcoming.
Horde was approaching your city.
Because the Dothraki were ruthless. I didn't realize how ruthless they were.
Stormborn of the House Targaryen.
You know me, my lord?
Only by reputation, Khaleesi. And I'm no lord, a humble merchant. They call you the Mother of Dragons.
And what should I call you?
I am simply a trader of spices. But we are the 13.
The 13.
And protection of Qarth, greatest city that ever was or will be.
The beauty of Qarth is legendary.
Qarth, like a K.
Qarth.
Might we see the dragons?
No. You can't see the dragons.
My friend, we have traveled very far. We have no food, no water. Once I see my people fed, I would be honored.
Forgive me, but no man alive has seen a living dragon.
I don't know if I want to show him. I don't know if I trust him.
Even exist. All we ask is the chance to see for ourselves.
You're severely outnumbered. What are you going to do if he wants to take him?
But as I've never met you before,
Where I come from, guests are treated with respect.
Then perhaps you should return to where you come from. We wish you well.
Ah, come on. Let her have some kind of luck.
You promised to receive me.
We have received you. Here we are.
If you do not let us in, we'll die.
Which we shall deeply regret.
Khaleesi, please be careful.
13. When my dragons are grown, back what was stolen from. Destroy those who have wronged me. We will...
Dang, she said, you just got a death wish.
...to the ground. Turn us away, and we will burn you first.
She's saying, I'll remember it. I'll come back.
A true Targaryen. Only, as you said a moment ago, if we don't let you into the city, you will all die. And so...
Retreating
So we don't have to worry.
is unbecoming of the greatest city.
The discussion is over, Zaro Zoan. 13 have spoken.
One of the 13.
Okay, and he's not for it.
Girl threatens to burn our city to the ground, and you would invite her in for a cup of wine?
She is the mother of dragon. You expect her to watch her people starve without breathing fire?
Yes. I like him.
Without dooming our city. A savage from the Summer Isle, and Qarth still stands.
Our decision is final.
Very well. I invoke Sumai.
Oh. What's Sumai?
I will vouch for her, her people, and her dragons.
Oh, he's putting his name on the line.
Be it on your head.
And if they mess up, then he dies. Thank you. I'm ready to see inside this place, though. What? That's inside of there? Did you see how, like, desolate the outside of it, the wall was? It's crazy that this place exists. Well, it's obviously the world, but then we have the wall, which is to one extreme with the White Walkers in the snow. And then we have this. Oh. This place I like. Ew. How do you just switch to that from one scene to the next? I wasn't prepared.
You.
Who? No, now it really is him. No.
The gold or silver in the village.
No.
Not from the village.
Where is the Brotherhood?
Don't know what that is.
I don't know what the Brotherhood is either. When did we even mention this besides this episode? Why do they want to know about the Brotherhood? What's the point of the rat in the bucket also? Put it on their belly, then light it on fire. Why? Please save him. Please save him.
We weren't expecting you till tomorrow, Royal Time. Evidently not.
Oh, Papa Lannister.
Why are these prisoners not in their cells? Cells are overflowing, Mo.
Papa Lannister has some terrible spawn.
Don't need no permanent place. After we interrogate them, we usually just...
Are we so well manned? Able young bodies and skilled laborers. You have a trade?
Smith, my lord.
What are you looking at? Kneel! Kneel. Or I'll carve your lungs out, boy.
Oh, shoot.
This one's a girl, you idiot.
How did he know instantly? How did he know instantly?
Smart. More than I can say for this lot. Get these prisoners to work.
He just saved them.
I need a new cupbearer, my lord.
And she has to, oh, she's gonna be that close to a Lannister. And she's a Stark, and he can't know. He can't know it's Arya.
It's all too few, cousin. Commands you to release Grand Maester Pycelle.
So that was the Queen's cousin. She just has a thing for incest. That's her kink.
And you've waited this long to deliver the information?
When the Queen Regent gives me a command, I carry it out without delay.
Cersei must have great trust in you, allowing you into her chamber during the hour of the wolf.
What's the hour of the wolf?
He must be very glad to have you helping from dusk till dawn.
He's saying, I know what my sis likes. And you got the same blood.
Before or after she took you into her bed? Nothing to say? No more warnings for me, sir? You
No more warnings.
have to say when he finds out you've been bedding his mother?
King Joffrey's gonna cut your head off, man.
It's not my fault.
Power-hungry little tyrant.
Against your will? Can you not defend yourself?
Be her in everything.
Did he tell you to
Was that part of the clause?
Bid, hated every moment of it. A high place in court, his legs spreading open for you at night. Terrible. Wait here. His Grace will want to hear this.
Oh, shoot.
Save it for Joffrey. He loves a good grovel.
Dang.
The Queen! I'll leave the city at once, I swear.
No.
My lord?
You heard me.
So what are you going to do with him?
My father told you to obey my sister. Obey her. Stay close to her side. Keep her trust. Pleasure her whenever she requires.
Okay.
No one ever need know. As long as you keep faith with me.
He said, I won't tell nobody.
To know what Cersei is doing.
If you spy.
Where she goes, who she sees, what they talk
We
of,
need that.
everything. And you will tell me.
He's the smartest person on the show. I'm sorry, he's the smartest person on the show. Like the way that he got into this kid's head and saying like, I know this, I know that, but this is what I need from you now. Like,
Don't have a cup. Oh well. Smile, cousin.
and the way that he ratted out the spy in the last episode.
Go back and tell her I want no more conflict between us and that I shall do nothing without her consent. I'll give her Pycelle. You will? Yes, I'll release him in the morning. Pet if she wants, but I will not have him on the council. Swear that I had not harmed a single hair on his head, but strictly speaking, be true.
He did.
Your Grace.
Do your knucklebones bring you luck?
Well, life's been good since you hacked them off, Your Grace. And it's 4 less fingernails to clean.
Why did he hack off his fingers?
4 fewer fingernails to clean. Never understood why you had to wear them.
Reminds me where I come from and where I am now. Reminds me of your justice. And you were good with the cleaver.
Thank you for cutting off my fingers. You had every right.
The bad, nor a bad to good.
Now listen, I tried to teach my son. To me, God's no. But if your red woman told him to leap from the crow's nest...
She has a name.
Or the red woman.
Trust you've not forgotten your smuggler's tricks.
17.
I want you to be a smuggler this time.
Any shore, any night. What am I bringing ashore?
The red woman. No one must know what you do, and will not speak of this again.
I am true to Your Grace.
Cleaner ways don't win wars.
He said, I want you to smuggle in a person. He's got her.
Are you afraid on your night?
Someone once told me the night is dark.
You've carried more unpleasant cargo in your time.
She sketches him out.
I'd say my parts are mixed, milady.
If half an onion is black with rot, it's a rotten onion. A man is good or he is evil.
Which are you?
Man can be good and evil.
Champion of light and life.
Well, that must be very nice for you.
You love your wife.
There is an air to her that's a bit spooky sometimes, so.
Yet you have known other women.
I'm talking about other women, like me, Sir Davos. You want me.
You want to see what's beneath this robe.
Honey, you temptress.
Strange that this Lord of Light asks you to work in the shadows.
Shadows cannot live in the dark. They are servants of light, the children of fire. Brighter the flame, the darker they are.
That's cool.
They can't bar our passage.
Protect us.
There's only one God, Sir Davos.
She's pregnant?
And he only protects those who serve him.
She's pregnant? Yo, she is wicked, isn't she? So he did get her that pregnant that night. And she needed to go there to give birth. What's she giving birth to? Yo, that pregnant belly looks so real. Whoa, look what's crawling out of there. Whoa. Shh. Yo. What just crawled out of her? What in tarnation just crawled out of that woman? She just gave birth to a demon. What? They're gonna end the episode there, right? Like, typical. Give us something like that to leave us just reeling and thinking about it. What was that thing? I told y'all that there was something wicked about her. She had a living demon in her body. she's playing with the dark side, and now we have that in the mix because he is also, the man that she's with is also going for the throne. That's his child. Is that a child? That's not a child. That thing looked worse than Joffrey. If there was any spawn worse than Joffrey, it is whatever just popped out of her. But we also have Arya in the hands of a Lannister. We don't want Arya in the hands of a Lannister, and he doesn't know. Wow. I cannot believe how we just ended that episode. I'm so very ready to get into the next one. This is so good. There's so many things at play, so many players in the game. We don't know who's gonna even take the throne at this point. But I'm ready to continue this series, and I'm so thankful that you guys have been here with me so far. But before we go, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you never miss out on watching some really good shows together. The full length watch along, that link for the Patreon is down in the description. But for today, y'all, as a collective, we can all go out in this really beautiful world. We can spread so much light and love by putting our best foot forward, maybe offering somebody some grace, and if we can, just making somebody smile. But until next time, y'all, I'll see you later.